Hi friends, my name is Miss Tina and I am a youth and teen librarian at the Palos Heights Library, and I wanted to talk to you about some of my favorite books that are out right now. So the first one I'm going to talk about is The Creepy Crayon, and it is by Reynolds and illustrated by Peter Brown. Now, I have it on my iPad because own two copies, and it's so popular that both copies are checked out right now. So I can't have a hardcover book with me right now. But this is what the cover looks like. And if you've read Creepy Carrots or Creepy Pair of Underwear, then this book is by that same author and illustrator. And if you enjoy those, you will enjoy this one. So in this book, Jasper Rabbit is having a really difficult time with his schoolwork. He's flunking math, he's failing spelling, and the only subject that he's passing right now is art. So Jasper needs some serious help. On his way home from another horrible day at school, Jasper found a purple crayon. And that night, instead of studying for his big spelling test that he has the next day, he decides to watch his favorite television show on TV instead. So, needless to say, the next day, Jasper could not remember how to spell anything for that spelling test because he didn't study. So, luckily, he opens up his zipper case and he sees the purple crayon there. And Jasper used the purple crayon, and then all of a sudden, he could just remember how to spell everything. So, he got an A+ on his spelling test that he didn't study for with the help of the purple crayon. So all of a sudden, all of the schoolwork and stuff that used to give him so much trouble and it seemed so difficult to him was now super easy. And everything seemed a little bit too easy. He even aced his pop quiz that he got in math, and he's just getting A's in everything. And all of a sudden, the purple crayon is showing up in places that Jasper didn't even need it to be there. So it starts popping up for all of his homework assignments. And even though Jasper is doing so well, he really wants the purple crayon to go away and leave him alone. And he knows he needs to get rid of it, but he doesn't know how. So if you enjoy Creepy Carrots and Creepy Pair of Underwear, you will like Creepy Crayon because Jasper needs to figure out how to get rid of that creepy crayon, and it's going to be funny trying to watch him figure out how to do it. Another book that I'm going to talk about is How to Party Like a Snail, and it is by Naseem Hrab and Collier. And this snail, he might not look like it, but he is a party animal. He loves all quiet things about parties. So he likes when you throw confetti, because when you throw confetti, it doesn't make any noise. And he likes making birthday wishes because you keep the birthday wishes to yourself, so no one's talking during them. And he also enjoys using indoor voices and speaking super, super, super quiet. But sometimes parties can get out of control for the snail. He doesn't like things when they get too loud for him. So when things get too loud, he kind of curls up and tucks himself into his little shell here, and he's having fun and he's dancing to the music and everything, but he just prefers to do it in the quiet comfiness of his shell instead of around the other animals whenever a party's going on. So eventually the other animals think that the snail isn't having fun, and they kind of think that he's a little bit of a party pooper, so they stop inviting him to the parties that they're having out in the woods. So eventually the snail decides that he is going to throw his own party. And what happens is the snail only invites himself, and he plays all the quiet games at his party. But eventually at his party, he realizes that he feels that something's missing and he doesn't know what it is. But you can see if he figures out what is missing at his own party. So this book is very funny, and it also has some fun illustrations here. And you can see like the animals are having fun in the woods, but like the snail tucks himself in because it's kind of like a loud party. So definitely check out that book if you want to see how the snail likes to party and have fun. Another book that I'm going to talk about right now is titled Reina Ramos, and it is Reina Ramos Works It Out, and it is by Emma Otheguy. And so I'm going to show you some of the text in it. So if you're just learning how to read, this book might be for you. It has like a couple of sentences, a couple of words, and also very colorful illustrations. So in this book, Reina's classroom has decided that they're going to dress up as famous stars throughout history, and they're going to surprise their family members with their dress up. And Reina immediately decides that she wants to be Frida Kahlo, but she also has a friend named Nora who is really good at painting and art, and she wants to be Frida Kahlo too. And the two of them need to figure it out and work it out and see what they can do to like compromise and resolve this issue. So if you know how to read by yourself, or you're just learning how to read by yourself, then maybe this book is for you. Okay? So those are all my book recommendations. I really hope that you come and visit me at the library so that I can show you some of these books, or maybe find another book for you. Okay? Thank you, friends. Have a great day.